to Batteries Not Included. Batteries Not Included, episode 9. And here we are. Here we are again. I'm trying to be sexual with it, okay? Okay, I'm trying to get you wet. I'm trying to get you wet. Okay, that's what I do. Hey, you wait your turn. Okay. Boo. This is opening remarks. Boo. This is Carter D, aka Curd, aka Baby Curd, aka. And this is opening remarks, episode 9. We are here and we are in good spirits in this Corona outbreak. But now I'm gonna pass it on to Jenna for her opening remarks.
Okay.
Wait, do it.
This is the sound
Softer.
of clean hands. Oh yeah.
That's nice. All right, opening remarks. What do you got?
I don't know how many episodes I've been here for, but I'm Jenna.
4? 5?
4, 5. I'm the one who makes this all come together because we're so
great.
We're great friends. Okay.
You mean the one who was an hour late today? Oh yeah.
You said Carter was gaming. I'm sorry, I was filming. If you want to check my Instagram, Jenna, 2 A's, Fitzpatrick, or Jenna Fitz, my the funny things.
Okay, we can plug it. We'll plug it in the description.
Speak to the people.
Okay.
Speak to the people.
What am I supposed to...
Plug in yourself.
Anything you want.
What do I want? What do the people want to hear? I don't know. They can tell me what they're like. Yeah, in the comments, you can tell us what you want to hear. But my nickname here is... What is my nickname? What are you guys going to start calling me? He's bitch.
I'm not. Wait, I'm definitely not bitch.
Are you whore? Are you whore?
He's got to be whore.
You're a bitch. You're
I'll
bitch.
be bitch.
Wait.
I'll be bitch.
Are you guys both bitch?
Oh, I'm whore then, I guess.
I don't know.
Tanner's definitely whore.
I call Tanner a whore.
I'm bitch.
Wait, shut up, you dumb bitch.
And you are what?
What do you want to call me? Tanner's going to call me the C word.
Cut.
Is that it?
Cut.
I was trying to work out an equation, like...
Pass on to Tanner for opening remarks.
She always calls me a bitch.
It's out of love.
And
like, that's why I call names.
It's
names.
so many times a day.
But it's out of love.
And I was just playing around, doing a little equations, you know. And I came up with cunt equals bitch to the nth power. And where the threshold is on that n, I'm not sure. But I'm thinking it's somewhere around 20 bitches is one cunt. Yeah. So I'm going to have to start doing a tally in my head.
It's not in a mean way.
They
know that. They know that, but...
But yeah, we're trying out this new thing, these opening remarks. We thought it was a little more intimate when we get up in the mic like this.
Yeah, our face right up in
Sounds
there.
a lot better.
I think we're gonna invest in some more mics since this has proven to be a lot of fun. And
we're on a roll.
we think during this quarantine,
Yeah.
granted we all stay healthy, we're gonna try and keep this thing going.
Yeah.
And do a lot more. But yeah, I don't know.
This shit's fucked. That sucks. Like, it's
I'm
fucked
feeling
up.
optimistic, but
I'm gonna be optimistic too, but it's fucked up.
But I'm feeling calm.
I'm pretty calm too.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed.
Here, let's set this back down.
Alright, we're moving my stuff. Okay.
Okay. Whoa.
All up my face.
So for today, we wanted to get started with upbringing,
The upbringing.
right?
Yes.
The
plan?
rise.
Yes.
So I thought that would be kind of a fun one to talk about.
Yeah.
Talk about growing up, some experiences,
Would you like
maybe some differences between us.
Would you like to start us off? Excuse me, what was that? What was that about? It's the little look. The little...
I don't know.
Y'all are like, this bitch.
Yeah, I could start, I guess.
Or we could turn it towards you a little bit.
That'd be nice. I feel like I'm so distant.
Let's
from this
just
thing.
leave it here.
Honestly, I feel really lucky for the family I grew up in. I've had everything so easy my whole life. I feel like no real struggle. But yeah, I just feel really blessed. That's just like a general overview.
Mm-hmm. How were you raised? Like, how'd you describe like your upbringing compared to like other people's like your age or whatever?
Definitely very little judgment on like how they expected me to be. Mm-hmm. So I really feel like I'm a pretty legit, authentic version of myself.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Like not too much grooming to go one way.
I don't think that's healthy for parents to fucking push kids in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely not. Mm-hmm. And you can definitely tell, you know. You can definitely tell just interacting with people. Like,
if they don't feel right in their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like maybe they have like certain judgments about you. Or, I mean, like parents and family just has such a huge influence on how you act. Like I don't think people really realize how big of an impact they actually have.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
I think my parents never really, like they always pushed me further to like be great, but it was never in a certain direction necessarily. Mm-hmm. Like push me forward, but it was kind of like do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't know, like it's like they want me to stay in sports and things like that, but that's so they can watch and you know. But yeah, like as far as career or like beliefs and things like that, I think there's definitely influence there.
Yeah.
Towards religion, I definitely form my own views.
Yeah, you do.
But politics, I mean, I considered myself like Republican, I guess, throughout high school, and then getting to college, those damn liberal professors get in your damn head, as mother might say.
Yeah, my dad's the same way. That's the same
but
way.
I mean, I don't know. Mother. I think that just goes. I don't know. That thing I think is just you sort of learn different perspectives and things like that.
Yeah. For me, like I was raised in like Catholic household, and I am religious. I don't know if I would say I'm Catholic. I mean, I do go to Catholic churches, but it just depends. I'm the baby, so I wasn't spoiled by any means. We got like I did not like my parents growing up because they would. No, I'm serious. So I lived out of town about 15 minutes out of where all my friends lived, and I'd be like, "Oh, can I go to my friend's house?" And they'd always say no, and I'd be like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because I said so." That's my least favorite thing when people say. I'm like, just give me a reason. But I was a child, so for me it was like hard not being in the inner circle or whatever, and not being allowed to do whatever, go wherever. And my parents are very strict. They were very strict, like, and that's also where my anxiety stems from. If I would not like text them immediately if I was going to do something with friends, they would like bitch me out and be on my phone, like, what are you doing? Like, and they're concerned. It just comes off wrong. But like, if I look at how I was raised and how tough my parents were on me, I'd definitely say I'm very blessed because I look at people my age now and I'm like, wow, you are so entitled. You are just like, what? And I'm like, I'm so thankful my parents raised me to be, I think, like a good person and like thoughtful and caring and my dad's a little judgmental at times, but my mom is not. My mom's amazing. And for me, I'm very open and like I do not, in my head, yes, I do judge people, but like I try not to pass judgments onto anyone before getting to know them. Yeah. You know, and
I think, I don't know, my parents definitely weren't strict. Like they were really strict to some degree. Like I had a curfew, but I was a fucking 16, 17-year-old kid. Of course, I should be home by a certain time. Yeah. But they weren't strict. You know, I had the freedom. But I don't think strict parenting is the way to go.
No, yeah. I don't think
so, not in a way. Because they have, which people have pointed out who know me really well. They're like, it's hard for you because you're really bad at making decisions because your parents made them, a lot of them for you, which is true. My dad lived vicariously through me, or he tried to. Like, I was a sports child. Like, I love sports, like track, soccer. I did softball. I did like football, not like in high school because girls, whatever. But like, You know, I was the athletic child, and I was like, I love sports and I love everything like that. But my dad, since he was like that, and he was like a state champ, he was like pushing me, and he like even wanted me to do like Army, Marine stuff because he did that, and you know, they pushed me in a certain direction. Like and when my parents told me I had to do something, like I had to do it. It was not a choice. Like my dad said, "You are doing this. You are doing it. Like you do not." Are you? My dad is scary. And like even my freshman year in college, like I'd be like, I don't have a choice. Like my dad is making me do it. That's honestly how I felt. And now moving out this year, I felt more like I do get to make my own decisions.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting though, because I just honestly realized that now while I was talking, that like the way I felt.
I don't think I've ever felt anything like that from my parents.
Oh
No,
yeah.
me either.
And the thing is, it's all out of love, but my dad is a control freak. He's
I wonder if
such
that's,
a control freak.
I mean, it's like military families, right? You're like pounded in strict discipline sort of way of life.
Go to bed at this time, we eat at this time, you can't have your phone an hour before bed, you can't watch TV on the school nights, you only get an hour on the weekends, like an hour a day. Like that's understandable, like that stuff.
I think that sort of lifestyle like bodes better once you grow up and you understand like the benefit of those things, but as a child I don't think that's necessarily good for a developing person.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to like explore and sort of discover, but if you're constrained to this strict little schedule, how are you gonna figure things out?
I think that's where I get a lot of my anxiety from, personally.
Yeah.
I'm fine though. I'm fine.
God, the scary thing is for me is when parents try to baby their kids too much.
Yep.
And like all the way through high school, like, and then once you go off to college or like go off into the fucking real world, like you can't even make decisions for yourself. Like you can't just take care of minor things by yourself. Like.
Yeah, no, that's scary.
Oh, that shit terrifies me.
I'm seeing kids, when I worked at the daycare, kids who are like not even 10 years old with iPhones. And like I'm serious, like these terrible kids, and I love kids. Like there's this terrible kid, like I swear this kid was the devil. He was so naughty, he broke this kid's elbow by pushing him off a slide. He was crazy. And like his mom comes and picks him up, and like he acts like a complete angel, but he's legit the devil. I'm like, and it's I could tell by their interaction, it's how she treats him. Like they like brush it off and like, oh, it's fine. Like that's okay that you did that. Like they're not paying enough attention. Like they might be babying them, but like I know so many parents where they don't give their kids enough attention like that they need. And they like either buy them stuff like iPhones or clothes or whatever, like throw money at it to fix a problem, and you are legit creating a monster. Like it's so bad.
You gotta discipline your kid to some degree.
Yeah.
Like there's
people are afraid to now.
Like to put a kid in a timeout when they do something wrong.
I got those all the time.
You learn like don't fucking hit your kid.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, I got hit.
Listen to all of us. Don't have kids, and we're talking about parenting.
No, like
dude,
I guess it's like it's one side of the conversation, right? Why is it only the parents who should have a voice and how to parent? Shouldn't the kids have a little say?
Yeah,
I mean, when you grow up, you learn more and what you like, what you don't like.
It'll be different because
parenting styles.
They've had a childhood too.
Yeah, and we also don't. Yeah, so they're like basing it off of that, and we're basing our views off of our childhood and what we want to do different. What we want to do the same. So it's like it just keeps evolving and growing.
I know.
Yeah.
You like find the things that you didn't like.
Yeah.
You find things that your parents did well.
Yeah.
Continue that on.
Dude, honestly, from my childhood, like, there's nothing on my parents that I could say they did wrong necessarily.
No,
like, it's all on me,
if
anything. I was kind of like a shithead, you know?
Yeah.
I would say.
I mean, my mom was always very concerned with money and like when we do well. Like, and I mean, it's taught me a lot to like be conscious of my spending and things like that. But I wish it wasn't pounding in my head so much because, like, when you come over here and get olive oil, I'm just like, get your own fucking olive oil. Well, you did it like 5 times in a row. It's like you really have not bought olive oil yet.
No.
But it's not so much about the money, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's just like little things. I don't even know if it's conscious.
Dude, I'm different in that way too, because I don't know. Obviously, my mom buys a shit ton of food and like way too much food,
and then
so
it goes bad.
Yeah. Right. So like I don't know. We've just kind of thrown money around. I feel like when I was growing up. So now it's like whatever. If I have something, just fucking take it. I don't give a shit. I'll get more. It's like I don't know. Honestly, I've gotten better about it, but I have kind of like thrown my money around.
Mm-hmm. My parents, I know it doesn't seem like it. My dad is like down my neck about money I spend. Yeah. Like they seriously are, and I think it's honestly just become a problem this summer. I went through what is the word? Well, I went through a breakup, so it was like shopping to make me feel better. Like never done that. Created a monster. So like I know I struggle with that, but also like my parents are very like, this is what you need to spend money on. Like they budgeted with me, like we figured stuff out, and like oh gosh, they've gotten so mad at me in the past with like Gymshark and buying stuff. Yeah. So I get anxiety about that too. But I know I need to do better. But like my parents have always been very like strict with money too as well.
I've never been bad about that necessarily. Like when I was younger, I would always want the new game or something, but now it's more so like I think about like, oh, if I want some shirts and shit, but then I look at my closet, I'm like, oh, I have plenty. Or a new pair of shoes, I'm like, oh, I have plenty.
Yeah.
Where it gets me is I'll fucking eat out a bunch when I could make food myself, and I'd feel better afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
But I spend too much fucking money eating out.
Won't be able to eat out anymore. So.
No, that's how I justified it today. Yeah. I've eaten out like the last 3 or 4 days because I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking be able to.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
and also once I get home, I want to get pretty strict about my diet.
Should I get sushi? Like what?
We got sushi last night. Pretty good. You were having a movie night.
What do you mean I was having a movie night?
I was home.
You were gone.
If you guys would have told me you were having sushi.
You would have ditched your parents?
Yeah. It's fucking sushi.
I was actually going to say something, but...
Is it still going to be open?
Bruh.
I'll fucking go again.
I'm fucking going tomorrow.
No, dude. Wisconsin and Minnesota are both closing restaurants after 8, I think. But I don't know if it's dine-in. I know Minnesota, I'm fairly certain.
I will
switch to no dine-in.
I'm going to call and get fucking takeout. We're getting
They need to leave takeout open to, like, fucking keep this economy turning.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like, they fucking can't cook.
Hey,
like, you think about Chase, like, he can cook, but, like, he's just used to ordering out. Mm-hmm. So he's... It's delivery or takeout.
And he's kind of said that too.
I got a side note. Just popped in my head.
What?
I watched Gemini Man with Will Smith.
Oh.
Well, okay, you guys didn't see those previews? Never mind, it was good.
No.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
It's like Will Smith, and he's like, I don't know what, like he's like an agent or something, and there's another person of him. Like having. Oh. It was actually really good.
Okay.
It was very good. Side note, sorry, just had to say it, popped in my head. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. Again, all of it.
Pussy. Has anyone ever told you you're good with conversation?
I feel like that's a hit at me.
Has anyone ever said that?
No, who says that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured.
Whoa, dude.
Dude. Has anyone ever said that to you?
Yeah, they say, holy shit, Tanner, you're so good at talking.
Oh my god, Tanner. Oh my god, Tanner, you're so good at talking. Oh my god.
No, they never said that. They never actually said that.
Exactly, that's what I fucking thought.
Dude, it's fun. We're having a podcast. We're fucking just poking at people.
I know.
Poking at each other.
I know.
Don't take it to heart.
No, I wasn't taking it to heart. You guys know how dry my sense of humor is now that I've been around here way more? You guys are turning me into a so-called on bitch because I'm talking like a guy. That's why I'm getting called a bitch by them, because I'm talking like a man but just using feminine words like whore and slut.
Nice. It is kind of interesting how like differently girls treat each other. versus guys.
Oh, I know. Especially with the roommate thing.
Like, dude, I'll hop on Xbox or when I see a friend that I haven't seen, like, oh, what's up? What's up, you little bitch? Like, how you been? You, like, give him a little shove and then you'll give him a hug, you know?
Yeah.
But girls, it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever! I love you, I love you. And then you turn to your friend like, God, the fucking cunt. Like, you know?
I'm not like that.
It's like the other way around.
I'm just like, when I see, if I don't like a girl, I'll be like, hi. Like, I'll say hi to her and be nice. But, like, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I miss you. Like, when people were at that party last Friday, they were all giving each other hugs. And I was like, hi. I'm not being fake.
No, yeah, maybe not you. But
gonna go hang out with the guys.
In general.
I know. Yeah, women are fake as fuck. They're so annoying.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny because they're bitches. Okay. I'm kidding. I mean, I ain't wrong. There's a bitch in every woman. Oh, that's fine.
That's a good thing, I think.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you need to be a bitch.
There's an asshole in every guy, too.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But
mine doesn't come out.
Most likely it's sad because the guys in our age, like, or whatever, in college, it's like asshole first. Like, you see the asshole part. Mm-hmm. Mostly. And that's where I get like, I'm like,
wait, with dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not with you guys, but
it's all like alpha male shit.
Just like grow up. Like, I'm a yank your balls out. Like, shut up.
Yeah, when like dudes try to be hard, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
Dude, like, it doesn't make you, like, the dominant, like, the cool guy.
No, you just seem like a fucking asshole. You just seem like a dick, a douchebag. I just don't like when guys act that way. I'm like, you do not, like, you have a mother, and you're treating a girl this way? I do not get that at all. Like, where does your audacity come from? If I was your mother, I'd be like, here's your penis, chop it off. I'm kidding. But it's very frustrating to me how, like, some guys treat women when they can have a mother. And I'm just like, don't you love your mom? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some people might not get the best, like, upbringing with their mom, but, like, I don't know. Respect women.
I know, and probably a lot of that is, like,
dude,
watching dad and, like, how he treats your mom.
Because you think,
like,
think about, like,
that is huge.
Okay, just to take, like, sort of a real religious family where it's sort of like very gender rolled, where like the woman does the dishes and the cooking.
Mm-hmm. Like dad's kind of a dick.
But then like
he does the work.
Yep, and he fucking fixes the things and he brings in the money.
And the wife stays in the fucking kitchen.
Right, and even if that's not like even if it's like a happy family, and like there's none of that like, you know, get in the fucking kitchen shit. Like,
I want a man who can cook.
You grow. Well, I'm right here. Sure. you go. True. You grow up and you see that, so you sort of just think like that's the way it is.
Yeah.
And then a lot of guys are gonna get to college and they're gonna think like they're sort of like sort of like a property thing. Like
it's really
for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I met someone this past week and I went downtown, and I'm not trying to be like stereotypical of like certain African American people, because white people can be the same, but like I'm just saying I get disrespected more.
Go on.
I'm not trying to like come at like, you know. So I actually met this guy who I was supposed to have a photo shoot with last week, but I didn't go, at Qdoba, and he was like, and I told him, I was like, you are very respectful. Like, I really appreciated, because like typically when I have guys come up to me, it's just not very like, oh shawty, like you got a thick ass, or just shit like that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's the only thing that's about me. I have an ass, like, but, you know,
dude, that's like the culture.
I know.
You said that's most of the time.
Yeah. Or people are like, but he was so like we just had like a nice conversation. And we were talking about strength, and he was very respectful. And he didn't even say anything about my appearance or looks, which actually made me... Exactly. I was like, oh, like, basically we're both drunk or buzzed or whatever, and this dude's, like, not even, like, saying anything.
He's just treating you like a human.
Exactly. I'm like, we had such a nice conversation. I was like, oh, my gosh.
That's the best.
I was like... respectful as fuck.
No, if you think about college kids or like college guys,
yeah,
like it's sort of about like getting girls and like drinking beer. Like that's like the frat boy thing, you know. But it's like it's not only frat guys that do that shit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like that's their thought. That's like what you do.
Yeah.
And it sort of objectifies.
I just want to have a nice conversation.
I know, yeah, that's nice when you can just have a genuine conversation.
I know, I'm still like surprised in my brain. I'm still like, what? Like, especially since he was like inebriated. I'm like, well, you know, people are even more like loosey goosey when they're like that. And he was like very calm and collected. And I was like, I'm vibing. This is awesome. Like, thank you for being nice.
Dude, I love to have a good conversation with a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you talk to, like, a ditzy girl who's just, like...
Me? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but just, like, just surface level shit.
That's
so, like, can we dig a little deeper? Like, what do you...
Yeah.
Like, we argue.
I know, when someone just kind of, like, opens up to you right off the bat, like, that's kind of nice. Yeah, when you can just be one-on-one, like, have a heart-to-heart
like,
right
break
away.
down the fucking wall. Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I know, like, no bullshit.
Yeah. See, I think it's easier said than done with, like, friends. Like, it's so easy for me to do that with you guys. Like, I guess for people in relationships, depending on their past, it's really hard for them to be vulnerable like that, so I understand that aspect. Both you guys, I know you guys aren't going to be like, fuck you, I'm not being friends with you anymore. Like, things like that. Like, I don't know.
When I've started, like, talking to people, it's always been people that opened up and, like, weren't just, like, staying on that surface level that I wanted to continue talking to.
For sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's some girls I talk to, and it's just like...
Yeah.
Is there more to you, or is this fucking
No, I know.
Because if this is it, I'm gone.
Bye.
The thing is with that, too, though, which kind of bugs me, because, like, you're quick to make a judgment on that. It's like, oh, okay, you suck. Like, let's move on.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, if you really fucking spend some time and, like, talk to someone, like, there's some cool fucking people out there.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
And it's hard, too, based on judgments, like, what people say about them, or, like, what they used to be, who know them.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, for me, that's where I'm like, I take a step back. I'm like, is this person really being genuine with me, or are they just trying to get something from me? That's where I have, like, a really hard issue with people, where I get really worried, because, like, I don't know. I don't know them.
No, yeah. Some of the people you've told me about in your past are, like, I understand where you would question, like, what are their true motives here? Like, what do you... Yeah. Because it's, past experiences.
I've been fucked in the ass. Not literally. Not literally, but just by people. Lots of people. Not literally, though. Metaphorically speaking.
Careful there.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. Okay.
You can visualize it if you want.
Yeah, I just wanted you to visualize that pain that I've endured. Whew, that shit hurts.
I've been fucked in the ass.
Yeah, he's been fucked in the ass.
Both ways.
Yeah,
it's not a metaphor.
I mean, mine is, ain't nobody going next to the Buddha hole. It's a Buddha hole. Like, that's what you shout out of.
Yeah, I'm not into the buttholes, really.
The poo-poo.
Poopy booty hole.
You into buttholes at all?
Anus. The anus.
I've never even, like, considered it, if I'm being honest.
He stuck his finger up yours.
Okay. Everybody knows
that. was one time. That was one time.
Yeah, my finger got poopy. Tanner's butthole.
And then Tanner licked it.
Yeah, you get poop under your fingernails. It's all brown and shit.
Well, the sink wouldn't turn on, so I'm like, well, fuck it.
No, Tanner just sucked it down.
Dude,
you went in mine, and then I went in his.
Dude, fucking KFC suspended their slogan, finger looking good. Yeah, because of the thing out there.
Wait, what?
Because they don't want people licking their fingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, what a time, dude.
That's nuts.
Well,
I was at Jersey Mike's, dude. I was at Jersey Mike's, and this mom was talking to her fucking, her son. Like, telling him how to fucking do the drink spout for the pop. Like, no, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Too many people touch that. I'm like, whoa. Sorry. It's like, it's just a scare.
I know. Yeah,
panic.
wow.
Well, like when people panic, I panic. So like, if people are gonna start freaking out, I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
It's not just people. It's like the whole fucking world.
I know, and that's why that's why I'm getting stressed out. That's why I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like,
okay, what are your guys' thoughts on like buying up stock right now for groceries?
Okay.
Because I've heard people are like brush it off like, oh, these fucking people like they're just like it's panic, but at the same time it's like, shouldn't you like maybe like is it just people being prepared?
I understand it, but also like if you take all of it, what about the people who actually need it and you already took all the supplies and they actually are out of toilet paper? And like then that's where I'm like, seriously, like be reasonable.
Like don't be the person who's gonna fucking buy up a bunch and try and sell it in the parking lot.
No,
to the back
people do
of
that.
Truck.
Do people do that?
Yeah, there was a
wow.
Dude, there was this couple. I read a story. They bought up like fucking $200,000 worth of cleaning supplies, and they were selling it. They were selling like one of those disinfectant wipe things that usually sell for like $2. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like 30 wipes. They're selling those for like $20 a piece.
Where's the police?
The government like found out about it.
Yeah, shut those bitches down.
They shut down their eBay and Amazon accounts. Yeah.
Good.
And they just like...
They deserve an ass raping.
Like it's technically, I don't think it's illegal. I don't know if they'll be able to get them on any legal grounds, but it's such a prick thing to do.
Yeah, what the heck?
Like we're in this together. Or like people
Oh no, it's like purge everyone for themselves.
I don't think so.
Well, no, I know. But, like, some people are like...
Like, obviously, I'm going to put my family first before other people.
Man, now I want to watch The Purge.
I don't know. I kind of think the whole, like, just being prepared.
Yeah.
Like, maybe get some extra groceries that could go in the freezer. Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Maybe some canned goods.
Now.
Canned
goods. I mean, the stores are going to get restocked.
Eventually.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
We'll be good. It's going to be fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, would grocery stores ever close down?
No, they won't. Trump, there's a huge deal that came in. We're working with the private sector. It's a big deal. It's great. It's going to be huge.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be huge.
We've come together with the private sector.
You're fired.
Target, Walmart, Amazon, they will all stay open. Walgreens.
I love Amazon.
That's what he said?
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
And then they did like a little advertising bit where each CEO came out and they were like, yes, we're fucking, and then like champion the corporations.
Nice.
Which, I mean, they're doing a great thing in this scenario.
Good.
But I don't know.
Fucking tats.
Wow.
I don't know about those Walmart peeps,
man. I don't know.
My dad said he went to Target. And between each person who came through, they're fucking wiping out everything. The keypad, fucking everything, dude. So between each customer, they have like someone crazy. On. Yeah.
That's what they gotta do. That's what they gotta do.
Shit's nuts.
It's over 1,000 in New York now. Shit's going down.
Oh,
yeah. I want to see like the numbers like day by day.
I've had Wisconsin, New York, or Wisconsin, Minnesota, and then New York Times has an article going where it's a map, and you can they update it every few hours. And I've just been fucking gripped, yeah. Like every few hours they update it when states put their numbers in. And they're bubbles, so you can just see like the bubbles grow. It's fucking nuts, man.
Wow.
Wow.
My window's looking pretty good right now.
Did you jump out of it?
Hop.
Oh, come on.
We can do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, just make sure you keep your head down.
2 stories up.
Keep 3.
3 stories up?
We're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. It's like 2
floors.
Yes.
I don't know. Just make sure you do it right because you might not actually... you might just be paralyzed, and then it would suck even more. So
or you might just be screaming out there in the cold. You know?
Lobster.
Yeah, that's what I thought of.
Oh yeah.
You gotta do it right.
Do it right, okay? If you don't, I'll just fucking peek over with a shotgun and finish you off.
So if I end up dead, Tanner did it.
Whoa.
You just admitted you were gonna do it.
You just said you're gonna jump out your window.
I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
Sicky over here. Get away from me. Whoa! Corona!
I'm fucking done for, dude.
On that note, I feel like we should.
That's it?
Is it on? Is it off?
Is it off yet?
Is that it?
I don't think so.
Is that all we've got?
Wait.
Do you want to
Sharon!
do closing remarks?
Yeah.
Alright, closing remarks.
We'll start with you.
Let me grab my hand sanitizer.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
I'll only get you a little sick. Okay? I'll only get you a little congested. Okay?
That'd be nothing, darling.
So, we got some closing remarks here. Let's see, where do I want to go with this one? Where do I want to go with this one?
5 hours later.
5 hours later.
We're still here.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have much to say for closing remarks, but I would say look for some more episodes to come over this break, because we're going to be locked in our shit. And we're going to be dicked down, you could say. We're going to get fucked in the ass in our apartment. So look for that. Look for some butt stuff in our apartment. So yeah, closing remarks. I'm out, playa.
That's what she said. True. Anyways, look at our God and just think of him.
Okay, we need to do an episode on
happy thoughts. We're gonna be okay. You know, don't put your finger up in someone's booty hole, as we have realized. That's gross. That's unsanitary. Don't lick your fingers. No sex whatsoever. Probably not a good idea.
Okay, Catholic.
I'm kidding. I don't really care what you guys do. Just don't bring Corona to Minnesota or...
It's already here.
You know what I mean? Like Lacrosse, Houston County. No. Just be safe.
Don't get any hookers.
Yeah. Strippers out.
Be safe. Be tight.
Well, I would just like to remind you to be safe, be sanitary, and we're going to get some podcasts. There's going to be maybe some geographical difficulties in the months to come. Mm-hmm. However, we are all uncertain in this interesting time. But I would like to remind all of you that things will get better eventually. And in the meantime, stay frosty.